and welcome back again. So if you're wondering where we just were, I just finished shooting a review video for Kev's Tracer, which was a bit of a chore in the making, but it's done now. And now we're going out. So that's Old Head, which is class. 1 second. Do a bit of a stand-up look. There you go. So Old Head is class. But yeah, hopefully now the Tracer review comes out well. But this video is more talking about this bike, the Fz6. So I know I've been kind of humming and hawing over changing my bike for ages, and if you're the type of subscriber who's here for, you know, a travel video or whatever else, you may leave now. This is not going to be that. Although we are going to have some nice views, and we're going to a beach, so you might want to look at that. But basically, I forgot the other day when I fitted my shad top box, which, by the way, despite it being an absolute pain to fit, it's super handy. I have my cameras in there right now, and it's just really easy. So I'm glad I got it, and I'm happy with the actual top box. You know, it's lockable. I get my helmet in there. I went into the shop earlier, I left my helmet in. If I want to get stuff at the way home, I can put that in there. It's just handy. So I am pleased with that. But another thing then I forgot to mention. I did say, oh, we're going to have exciting news about the Phaser, and then I proceeded not to tell you the exciting news about the Phaser. So I'm going to reveal it now. I have, after literally years of talking about it, I've bought a exhaust. So the exhaust I have bought is a Scorpion. I'll put images of it up on the screen now. Look at that. What a nice day. And basically that should hopefully be here soon. It's paid for, it's on the way, and I'm really excited to get it. Now, that is one thing we're going to do to the Phaser. So I've added the top box, I've added, you know, I'm going to have an exhaust, and then I need to do valve clearance and stuff, and then the plan is to take this bike, you know, a bit further next year, a bit more cool places, and maybe make other additions. So I'm kind of thinking about changing the handlebars as well, to something black and maybe meatier. I like rental bars, so that's a possibility. Also probably changing the mirrors and adding Bering mirrors, stuff like that, you know, because I've decided I'm going to keep this bike for the long run and just use it, you know, use it, because, you know, every time I go to buy a new bike, I look at this one and say, okay, well, what does this bike not do well? And every time I do that, the only thing I come out with is off-road. But I mean, I'm not going to go off-road very often, so plus, you know, that gives me an excuse to buy another bike. There's also that, you know, an off-roady capable bike. So yeah, the plan is to keep this one because I am really happy with how it rides. I like how it looks. I have the top box now, I have exhaust, so I like how it sounds. Might get a tune for it, so I'll be happy with how it rides. Not that it's slow, it's not slow. It's more than enough for what I do on a day-to-day basis, which is kind of why I have it. But I've decided, instead of, you know, going mad and buying one fancy new bike, maybe have multiple ones, because I like working on bikes, so why not buy a few old ones? And that's what I'm going to do for now. The beach. So that's Garristown, I think it's called. It is a very nice beach. Oh, look at the birds dodging the waves, fancy. But yeah, that's kind of the plans for it. Definitely go to Scotland next year. We're going to go up to Donegal and stuff as well, which I've done on the bike before. I just never recorded it because I wasn't recording at the time. Just do more tour stuff on this bike, because now the top box, it kind of enables me to do more, at least in my own head. If you have any other suggestions to modifications to make to this bike, do let me know. If you want to see anything in particular, like LED lights being fitted, you know, stuff like that, I'll obviously be doing a video fitting the exhaust and doing a comparison before and after and all that good stuff. You know, if you want to see anything else, let me know. I do have new foot pegs for it. I have a rad guard coming for it, like I've mentioned previously. So all that stuff is stuff I am personally excited about. It's cool, isn't it? But basically, I just wanted to give a quick video on, you know, talking about the exciting news, and that is an exhaust, which I'm bad at, you know. Oh, that's cool. I'm bad at describing how excited I am, I think, on camera. But I am super excited about having an exhaust. And also I want to shout out the customer service team at Scorpion, because it's a Scorpion, like I mentioned, and Kev is almost definitely getting one now too. I reached out to them after I was over at Motorcycle Live, and I spoke to them over there, or one of their reps anyway, and they had a 20% offer off, and I just wasn't able to buy it through their website. For some reason, I don't know, was it geo-locked or something like that. And basically, their customer service team, because they were so good, they sold me an exhaust just off that. You know, I'd reached out and spoken to a couple of different places. One particular crowd were pretty rude, to be honest. And Kev has also opted for the stainless steel model. So I know I messaged them today, which is a Saturday, and I wasn't really expecting a quick response, but I messaged them on Instagram, and I mean within, I'd say 10 minutes, they had messaged me back and said, look, can't get you a price on the exhaust for the Tracer today, but we'll sort it out on Monday when we're back in the office. And so I'm 99% positive Kev is going to go with that deal. And again, that's purely based off, number one, they have a great product, but number two, their customer service. That's where a lot of places are lacking. Other kind of news-wise, I suppose, I know I've spoken about it before, I bought tyres in Ross Motorcycles in Cork for the Magna. Well, while I was in there, I got talking to the owner, and prospectively we're going to do some videos with him, shorter ones that won't be probably on my release schedule, my normal Tuesday Friday release schedule. There'll just be additions, and that's kind of for him. So again, not getting paid for this stuff, it's just to kind of build a relationship. So if you're wondering how that came about, speaking to him, said, you know, I'd be interested in doing test rides. Again, I don't want to be paid for them, because I want it to be an honest review, you know. And if that eventually does break a relationship with someone, it is what it is. I'd rather that didn't happen, but I also want to do a fair, honest review. So that's the plan. We'll probably do a few shorter videos for us to start off with. They won't be on the regularly schedule, and then hopefully moving forward, I'll be able to do test ride reviews of stuff like a Benelli Leoncino. And I'm really excited about that, because if you watched the Motorcycle Live video, and if you didn't, go watch it, but if you did watch it, you'll know that I said I'd be interested in buying a brand new Benelli and testing it as a cheaper bike. You know, maybe hanging on to it for a year, you know, digging out of my own pocket for this stuff and just bringing you, the consumers, a good review. Because if I own it and sell it on, or if it's really bad, not sell it on, I suppose. But that's kind of the plan there. So we're going to stop in here for some luncheon, and I will get back to you, or lunch I suppose is nearly dinner now, but I'll get back to you all later. So we're back in the house. This is like several days later, because I kind of forgot to finish off that last video. But that's not a bad thing, because I have good news, like several good newses. But before we get into that, what I do want to talk about is what I was discussing there, which was around the working with the shop, like I said. So do give me a response down in the comments. What do you think? If you think I should do, like I said, extra videos that aren't part of the usual schedule, that just kind of, they fill in, but what they do is allow me to work with this shop, and they will eventually give me bikes to ride and, you know, whatnot. And then possibly gear in the future. And I am going to do some gear reviews, because I have been asked for it by several people on Instagram, so I'm going to do it of what I own. So most of it's pretty old now, except my helmet, which is, I think, the newest thing I own, other than my gloves, but I've smashed them against the wall since. So helmet's the best quality one I own. Best quality, best condition. We'll say best condition. So yeah, I will do them soon as well. People have been asking, and it's a good video for me for the winter, because it's kind of hard to get outside and do a video. It's dark all of the time, and or raining. Anywho, on to the good news. So what I'm going to start off with, I suppose, is I've hit 500 subscribers as of now. Last time I checked, I'm on like 537, something like that. But thanks everyone who has subscribed, everyone who's shared any of my videos, and there's a good few of you out there. I know the Flinch, I've mentioned him a few times, he's shared like at least 25% of my videos at this stage on his own Facebook page. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. And being quite honest, I did not ever expect to get to 500 subscribers. So to do it in sub 1 year is really amazing. I had like a kind of at the back of my head stretch goal of, imagine I got to 500 when I got to like 250, and you know, the fact I've gotten there is great. So carrying on from that, I'm going to do a giveaway. The rules are, you have to comment on this video if you want to be entered. Just say that you want to be entered, and then probably in my next video or the video after, when I actually have some stuff to show people, we'll have a question. You don't have to answer it correctly. Just basically anyone who's subscribed and comments on this video and that video, you're automatically entered in the draw, and I'll throw you all into Google Random Generator, and whoever wins can pick a piece of my merchandise to get for free. Speaking of which, I have some merchandise on Etsy now. It's nothing special at the moment, and there's no t-shirts or anything up there yet because I want to get them to sample them first, but I will leave a link down in the description if you want to see it. I do not need money. I'm not stuck for money. It's not for that. The reason I made the store is actually because several people, mainly at work, asked me would I do t-shirts and stuff, and I like hats, so I also did a few hats mainly for me. So if you do want to buy any of that stuff, that's really cool. I get like a really small amount off each sale, but it's more the fact that, you know, the logo that was designed for me by Shiner on Instagram would get out there. That's also really cool. So if you do want to buy any of that, cool, but don't feel under any obligation to do so. I am not stuck for money. It's not a money thing. That's not why I'm doing it. On to that, I just want to also give out a shout out to my backdrop for the video, because I didn't have a backdrop in my last talking head, and everyone was like, you don't have a backdrop, you need a backdrop. So there's some backdrops from old Shade Tree Surgeon. So yeah, Shade Tree's been a long time coming with merch. He's been threatening it for ages, and he's really cool designs. So go buy some on Brapstar. We're going to say Brapstar. I'm pretty certain it's that, but I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Just show him some support if you like his videos. If you don't like his videos, ignore that entire sentence. Easy. Also, if you are a drawing-y person and want to draw things and think I might like them, send them my way, because I am artistically inept. I am a teapot to a dragon when it comes to art. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, there. But if you want to draw something for me, that would be awesome. Send it my way. If it's like an Instagram thing, I'll shout out your name, and if it's, you know, whatever, just give me a shout if you want to draw something. And lastly, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that the most exciting thing to happen in my life in the last several years finally arrived this week, and it's my exhaust. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it in a video, so we're going to snap it open and look at the finish on them. What I've gotten is a Scorpion exhaust, and I also got a cat delete pipe. So we're going to open that right now, and then I'm going to bring it up here because it's too hard for me to move the camera. So you're going to stay here, and I'm going to open the exhaust. So through the magic of editing, I've unwrapped one, and it's absolutely beautiful. So there it is. Isn't it lovely? You can probably see the reflection of my whole room in it, including Toaster. Give a wave, Toaster. So basically my plan with these is to do kind of 3 videos, hopefully. The first one being a fitting video, which is going to show me fitting this and also the cat delete pipe. There's 2 of these, by the way. It's a twin exhaust motor bicycle. And then I also want to do a kind of a noise after, which, you know, I want to do like flybys with the current exhaust, which I haven't recorded yet, which is partially why they're not on the bike yet. I want to shoot those flybys hopefully this weekend with the old exhaust, do a fitting video, and then shoot the flybys with the new exhaust. And then you're going to get to see it. So that's my really exciting news. I have some merch. If you like it, get some. If you don't like it, don't. And if you can't afford it, definitely don't. Do not put yourself out for merchandise just don't. You're just paying a big company who makes them for me. You're not paying me, so don't do that. Lastly, I just want to give a shout out to Scorpion. I reached out to them on Instagram. They had 20% off for UK customers at Motorcycle Live. I'm not from the UK, I don't live in the UK. They still started me out with a 20% discount. They replied to me in like 10 minutes on Instagram, got it all sorted out, and I paid for it and was here in 2 days. So amazing customer service. And if you watch the channel a lot, you also know Kev Cobb with the Tracer that I just reviewed. He is probably also going to order a Scorpion, and that's purely off the back of not only do they make a great product, sounds great, their customer service is phenomenal. I paid them full price, excluding the 20% discount that they're giving to everyone. But I just wanted to shout them out because they're class, and a few other companies wouldn't even give me a price on exhaust when I contacted them because of the name of my email. They assumed I was looking for things for free. I wasn't. And that's it. If you watched the video, thanks very much for watching. I hope this talking head bit wasn't too boring. I'm really trying to get more comfortable doing it. If you're excited for the Scorpion exhaust, let me know. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to be entered into the 500 subscriber giveaway. You have to leave a comment to this video. Anyone who doesn't will automatically not be entered into the other video. But before the draw, if you come back and watch this one, if you see the other video, you can still get entered. So don't worry too much. And you also have to be subscribed. If you want to share it, although it will reduce your chances of winning. I shouldn't have said that. Damn it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. More details on the giveaway soon. Adios.